nói chủ tổ Xiong cho tôiจะกี่ป้าวัดหนึ่งจูตัวช่วงย่อยอีตัวปูดูจอคือว่าเขาเหลือเนี่ยเราพักสองดูจอห้องการหัวหน้าห้องการสองอย่าห่างช่อลองห้องการสองย่อกำลังจงให้ช่วงจูตัวช่วงย่ออีตัวคือดูกำลังให้ช่วงอะไรกำลังจงให้ช่วงห่างช่อโปจะโนมุมย่อดแนวหน้าโปห้องการสองอย่าหน่วยหาเข้าโอ้ยจอคือโมโมจะพิกัดหาแต่ยาล่างย่อเราตื่นเอโยซังลูโมตัวจอย่อหงให้พูนคืออเมริกาย่อต้นตัวโปประจานย่อจอผาทิศท่าจันทร์โปจูโร่หรือย่อหาโรงงานโจโมโมเข้าใช้ยาล่างลูกค้ายาล่างย่อเขาตื่นโปย่อรายงานตัวจอย่อหงอะไรตัวเห็นดูตัวช่วงกำลังจงให้ช่วงเราห่างช่อโปจะน้อยจอว่าหรือป้องกันพักสองโปจะหาร้านจัวเซ่โปจีมัวลูกน้องจีในร้อยในพันของร้อยของพันชิบอยหน่วยหาเข้าลับมองพันตีเปล่าจีแรงเซ่โปกามองตัว enemy behind enemy line มองซ่อนตัวใช้ยาลางยาตื่นมาเลยรายงานครับพิกัดพอจุดฮอร์โมนโจยาของอเมริกามาเลยตัวแล้วยาโพสต์โฮลือยอดสมัยจุดฮอร์ยาลางยำโปรตีนโจอินไซน์โจโปรจอยเจอยากุชิด
Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be here again to celebrate the life, and my condolences to the family for the loss. It seems like we're losing our brave heroes quicker than we want. We were just at a ceremony yesterday in Appleton, and it is sad, but we are here to celebrate the life. And I really am honored to be able to work with our Hmong community and getting more recognition, not only for the service that our heroes did during the war itself, where just two bills have passed the Assembly and the Legislature and just await the governor's signature. One will now allow our Hmong veterans to be able to have the designation Vietnam veteran on their driver's license. So that is something that you can be proud of and have that. The other is our finally working at it for 2 sessions. We were able to get the Hmong education bill passed through the governor. And finally, we will be able to add Hmong and Asian history along with Native American, African American, Hispanic. And it's so important that our young children today know what our heroes went through fighting alongside our American soldiers in that war where a third of the population, male population, lost their lives. And not only that, but when I hear the stories of young girls who are now grandmothers themselves crossing the Mekong River, and her father and brother were killed in the war, she was hanging on to her uncle and he was shot and went under the water. That's tragic, and that's something we don't know the experience that it was to get to the United States, to live through the refugee camps, and then to come and make the transition to a different culture, climate, and a lot of prejudice to go with it, and to have success that we've seen in your young generation of great young men and women that are carrying on the legacy of our great Hmong men and women that made the trip. So when we do honor a Hmong veteran, we do want to make sure it is included in the state of Wisconsin records. And so we put a state of Wisconsin citation out, and this is celebrating the life and service of Sergeant Ntsum Tuam Xiong. And it says, whereas Sergeant Ntsum Tuam Xiong was born January 1st, 1939 in Laos to parents Ga Chu Xiong and Song Yang. And whereas Sergeant Ntsum Tuam Xiong served with honor and distinction during the Vietnam War and the secret war in Laos. He was recruited by the Central Intelligence Agency and served in the Army Special Guerrilla Unit, where he fought with bravery alongside fellow Hmong American and South Vietnamese soldiers. And whereas Sergeant Ntsum Tuam Xiong defended democracy, the ideals of independence, and the freedoms of his fellow countrymen in Laos from 1966 to 1975, where he served under the great General Vang Pao. Together with their fellow brothers and sisters in arms, they fought with courage and valiance against the scourges of communism in the hopes of a better life for their families and their children. And whereas Sergeant Ntsum Tuam Xiong immigrated to the United States in 1985 and has served as a pillar of the Hmong community to this country in several different capacities. To assist those in the need to help preserve the Hmong culture and teach the younger generations about the blessings of life and the importance of freedom. And whereas Sergeant Ntsum Tuam Xiong was married to Hua Vang, and together they have 10 children and 14 grandchildren, and his family and the Hmong community mourn his passing from our world. He was a soldier, community leader, son, husband, father, and grandfather who loved his family and always hoped for a better tomorrow for the Hmong community. Now let it therefore be resolved that Governor Tony Evers, Senator Corey Tomczyk, and Representative Patrick Snyder, on behalf of the Wisconsin State Legislature, hereby extend their sincere appreciation for the service, dedication, patriotism of Sergeant Ntsum Tuam Xiong. Celebrate the contributions that he made to the Hmong community and express condolences to his family, friends, and former brothers and sisters in arms. Signed by Governor Evers, Senator Tomczyk, and myself.